Hi everyone, it's Gabby. Welcome to my channel. Today it is going to be my second update for my Pen That Face palette and my third update for my Pen That palette. So let's start from the Pen That Face palette because that was the one that was supposed to go on to go up sooner, and I didn't have time to record, to film in the weekend, so here we are. We have to collapse two updates. So first I'm going to start with my Pen That palette. You will see what it was looking like last time, and you will see what it is looking like right now. Quite a few changes. So okay, first, this pen used to be a setting powder, and I finished that after 14 uses? No, after 8 uses this month for a total of 22 uses. And after I finished it, I frankened a bit of these two in here and managed to hit pan on it, and I've used it 8 times to hit pan on it. So of course the powder I was using to set my foundation, and the highlighter here I have been using as a regular highlighter, and lately I've been using it underneath my foundation and that really uses up a lot of it. It's not super thick, like I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it's not full to the top, so there was not much of it left in it. So that is why I hit that amount of pan. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. It is a much more wearable shade than this one was. So yeah, I think once this Franken is done, I will refranken the two of these together. But yeah, moving on, I have this shade right here, and this one I've used 23 times this month for a total of 42. And this one is my under eye setting shade, so that is why it is not done yet, even though I think it had pan last month. But yeah, this one will be done in a matter of a week, even less than that. And then this, just tapped my finger in the bronzer. But yeah, next I have the shade Coyote, and this one was another setting shade. It was a little darker than this one, but I have finished it. I think it didn't even have pan last month, but yeah, I finished it. So this one took 24 uses. I've used, no, what am I saying? I cannot, oh yeah, no, that's right. 19 uses this month and a total of 24 uses to completely finish it up. And it is pretty coherent. This one took 22, this one took 24. So I am an oily girl, so I do go through powders fairly quickly. So yeah, there's that. This shade I've not touched at all this month, so it is still at 5 uses because I was working on this one, and as you can see, we have a little empty pan in this one as well. And I finished actually both of these today. This one was not even enough for my whole face, so I used this one to just dust on the rest of the face that I couldn't cover with this one. But yeah, this shade Warrior I've used 28 times this month. I don't even know how that's possible, but apparently I did. And a total of 43 times to use it up in this project. This already had pan, so it is not the amount of uses that I have done to completely finish off this shade, but you know, in this project it took 43 uses. This one I've not touched yet. This in this project I've used it a couple of times last summer, but not in this project. And then the last product that is technically in the project is this highlighter here. And as you can see, I've hit pan after frankening it in here. And after using it 8 times this month for a total of 15 times in the project. Not bad. This one I've exclusively used underneath my foundation, but I do prefer this one for that purpose as well. So what I've been doing is putting this under my foundation, and that gives an overall glow, which I'm not a super fan of, but it is pretty. I mean, I do understand it is pretty, but since I'm an oily girl, I don't prefer that kind of look. So I just want to finish the highlighters, and it works. I mean, it is okay. It is just that being so oily, I usually don't go for the glowy kind of look, but yeah, it has been working, so it's okay. But this one is really too stark for me. It is just white. So what I will be doing is, when this one is done, I will keep frankening these two until this one is done. And on my actual like highlighting area, I've been using my cream highlighter that I have in my Partisan Cream project pan. But yeah, we're doing good. We're doing pretty good. So for next month, I believe, well, this one is going to be done. So I will be done with all of my powders here, and I think this one will be done, probably refrankened. Now, since my powders are all done, what I want to do is try to franken this one or this one with a bit of translucent powder, like a lot of translucent powder, so that it makes a good skin color for me right now. And maybe I can use the bronzers up a little faster. I mean, I don't have that many face powders left, and the ones that I have are translucent and a little too white for me, so I think that might work. I don't know, I'm afraid this one is going to be a little too cool toned for that, but this is the one that I really want to franken, so I think I will start with this one, and then if it is still too cool tone, I will add some of this or some of another bronzer and make it warmer. But yeah, this is what is going to happen with this palette right here. And yeah, let's move on to the next project. This is my Panda palette in collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies. This year's theme for Panda palette is tiny pans. So you're going to select the palette that has the least amount of product or the smaller pans in your collection, and I've chosen this one, even though it is not technically the smaller amount of products or the smaller pans, but this one was starting to rust a little bit. Like, I could see some rust in some of the pans, so I decided this one was small enough, definitely one of my smallest pans of eyeshadow, and it was time to pen it. So you will see what it was looking like last time, and you've probably already seen it, but this is what it is looking like now. So a lot of changes in this one as well, even though I've not completed all of my goals, but I'm pretty happy. So this one, this is my lid setting shade, and I've used it 24 times this month for a total of 26. And as you can see, it has been repressed and it is so close to being done. I honestly don't have pictures of the repressed because I thought it would have been done by now. But yeah, it just got like, I want to say 4 uses in this, not more than that. So very happy about this. I anticipated I was going to be at this point with this one, so it was kind of my goal for last month. Next, I have this one. I've not touched this one yet, and I think I will not touch it until summer. This will be my summer setting shade, so I'm not touching this one. This one was another goal, even though it was really close to being done. I've used it a total of 9 times to finish it off this month, for a total of 58 from basically brand new. So yeah, this is one of the pans that you can see does have some damages. Like, it's not rust per se, it's just that the pan is damaged, so it looks like rust. So yeah, this one is done. This was my, I keep stubbing my finger in stuff today. But yeah, this one was my highlighter, brow bone highlight. So yeah, that is done. Then I have this shade right here. I've used it 3 times for a total of 8. You can see that there is a dip in there, but nothing major really, so that's okay. Moving on, I have this shade right here that is what I call the most disappointing shade in this palette, and I've used it 3 times as a nail polish topper shade, and that is why the pan has expanded so much. I think for a total of 13 uses. I think I will be repressing this one because it is getting harder to get in there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about that one. I think I might finish it next month. We will see. But moving on, I have this pink shade. I've used it 3 times for a total of 19. I think the pan has expanded a little bit, but nothing major. It's just 3 times, so you know. It was not really my focus shade for this month, so that's why. And then I have my not brow bone. What is above the brow bone? The eyebrow. That one. The eyebrow shade that I'm currently using, and as you probably already know if you've been here for a while, is that I don't do my brows, like, ever, except for filming. So, and in the past month I have filmed a couple of videos without my eyebrows on because I tend to forget to do them. So I really should get in the habit of doing them more, but you know, it is what it is. So this one I've used 4 times this month for a total of 21. There is a little bit of, why am I keeping it like this when I can do this? So yeah, there is a little bit of a dip that you cannot really, oh yeah, you can tell there. But yeah, this is moving fairly slow for now. This one is on pause because it's pretty much the same as this other one. That was my focus for this month. I wanted to hit pan on it because it was the only duplicate shade that I didn't have pan on, and I used it 17 times this month for a total of 19 to hit this juicy pan. This is a pretty big one. I honestly think that if I was to use this for another month, it would be like at this point. Like, not done, but very close to. But yeah, this one is in my transition area today. It has been for pretty much the whole month. But yeah, there's pan in there. I'm very happy about it. Moving on, I have my shimmer shade, the only shimmer shade that I do actually enjoy and that I have left in this palette. I have used this one 4 times for a total of 28, not much. I am not like focusing on the middle, and that is kind of hard for me because that is where I naturally go. So you can kind of see that I'm trying to wear it down quite evenly, not too much, but I'm trying. And then this one was my other focus shade that I have not hit my goal on, but I've used this one 17 times for a total of 33. which is pretty impressive if you ask me. I am really happy with the progress and with the amount of pen that I have showing, but what I wanted to do with this one this month was getting to the point where I needed to repress it, so closer to this pen right here. I'm not there by any means, but I am happy of how much I have expanded the pen. I went back to see what the pen was looking like last month, and it has grown. Like, it really did grow, so I'm happy about it. But I did not meet my goal. It was probably too much of a goal for last month, but it is okay. Then this one is another shade that I'm not using because it is the same as this one. And this other shade I've used once for a total of 12 times. This one does have a good dip because I've used it a lot in the first couple of months. And because of the brush that I'm using, the dip, it is the same kind of brush that I use for this one. So the deep dip is fairly big, and it is quite easy to get one. But yeah, that is that. And then the last shade I'm not using because it is the same as this one, so I am prioritizing this one. And this is pretty much it for this past month. Now, focus for next month. I want to have a break from these two because it was a lot. It really was a lot. And also I have purple shades in my pen, Those Eyeshadows, so these don't really go well with that. I do have the combo on today. It is not too bad, but it's not my favorite. I have the purples on my lid and these two in my crease and transition area. I don't enjoy that combo too much, so I'm going to have a break from them. So I will be focusing on these two here. And because I'm starting from a larger dip in this one, I do think this time that I can be to the point where I need to repress this one. So I want basically to have a pen that is basically this one that shows the little lines that are on the pen. And with this one, I want to hit pen on it. And then I do want to hit at least 2 pens a month, so until I only have the double shades in here. So I will start to focus on this one a little more and try to hit pen on it. I don't think it is going to be too difficult, but you know, we will see. But I do have another palette that I want to work on. Now, as I said, this one is not technically the tiniest pens in my collection. I do have this palette right here that has smaller pens. These are just 0.45 grams of product. So these are truly the tiniest pens I have in my collection. And because I am starting to finish shades in here, I want to integrate it with this one. So for this one, currently I'm using another shade in another palette, so I'm not going to roll in anything for this. But when I finish this one, I do want to do a little bit of a Franken with a shade in this palette. So I will show you what this one is looking like right now. This is very reflective, so I do have pen on this shade right here, but for now I want to... Ooh. I apparently have to swatch every palette that I touched today. But yeah, I have this shade right here that is called Turtle Dove. That is very, very white. So what I want to do is start to Franken this one with a little bit of this shade right here, so that it makes this shade. So that it gets a little darker, and then I will use this Franken shade as my lid setting shade. So next time you will probably see a Franken in this pan right here. I don't know if I will start, I will Franken the whole thing from the get-go, but yeah, we'll see about that. But yeah, so I guess I'm starting to update this palette as well. For now, I'm just only going to focus on this one. Maybe this one for my pandas I'm going to use as a nail polish. So maybe I can start doing something with this, but for the rest, I still have a lot to work on in my Those Eyeshadows and pan that palette. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing so that we can keep in touch, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!